You can also look at it this way. Your life is like a computer game, and you decide how you play it. When you start a game in the computer, you see two hands, maybe with a weapon inside them. You get certain missions in the game that you have to accomplish. If you accomplished all the goals, then you fully played the game, you fulfilled your destiny, and you are successful. You can learn many things from video games in real life as well. In the game, you are fully aware that you exist and that you control the character whose hands you are seeing. But in the real world, you often confuse yourself with the character you are playing. You forget that you are not the body, but the one controlling the body. You can play this game in essentially two ways. One way is to completely forget about yourself, because you lose yourself in the game. You forget that this game is just an illusion, that you are playing with yourself. Everything seems more and more real. When a bomb blows up near you, you get frightened. When you accomplish a task, you become happy. The more you lose yourself in the game, the more emotions you put into it. Emotions are what really make the game real. By the end of this emotional roller coaster ride, you completely identify yourself with the character. You want to accomplish your mission no matter what. The goals give you the meaning of the game. You feel that after reaching them, you will be happy. So the play becomes a game with stakes. In a game, happiness means reaching the goal. But in a play, playing is happiness itself. When you forget about yourself and focus solely on the goals, they can overshadow the beauty of the play. Besides, you don't choose the goals of this game, but someone else does it for you. In the real world, you lose yourself in your life the same way. You think that you are your life, but in fact you are life itself. But you forget about yourself, you become unaware of yourself. You think you are the character that needs to fulfill his goals. In fact, these goals of yours are not even truly yours. They are programmed inside you by nature and society. Your essential goals are survival and reproduction. Then you also acquire your essential emotional patterns that you inherited from your parents. Later on, society programs even more goals into you, like how to be a useful citizen and what the goals of your life should be. You become an unconscious robot trying to fulfill these missions with more or less success. Because you identify yourself with the character, you make your happiness depend on the success of your missions. Your life thus becomes a game with the promise of fulfillment that you never seem to reach. And when you indeed reach a goal, you need to find another one at once, because reaching it did not bring the promised happiness, only a momentary pleasure. But there is another way to play this game. But it is only possible when you stop to identify yourself with your character. When you realize that it is not the character playing the game, but you. You are the one who is controlling this game and is seeing it from the outside. You are the one sitting in front of the computer, pushing the keyboard in complete safety. Because when your character dies in the game, it is simply resurrected, but you won't feel a thing. After being reborn, you can continue with your mission where you left off. Even more, you can select any mission, any goal you want. You can freely form your character in the game and in real life as well. That is because your character, your personality, is not real. Besides, as you cannot die, nothing is at stake. You only play for the sake of playing. You realize that this whole life is a game, completely illusory, just like a dream. You won't become happy by reaching a goal, but the play itself gives you pleasure.